Hello everyone. Let me introduce. My name is Gusti Mila. Today I will presentation about our journal. The title is Application of Life Cycle Assessment or LCA on the green tea product case study in the X company. We from Department of Environmental Engineering, Faculty of Engineering, Andalas University. For the first one, introductions. Tea is a popular drink with the health benefit after mineral water. The Indonesia tea industry in 1999 was estimated to absorb about 300,000 workers and support around 1.2 million people. The tea industry nationally contributes to a gross domestic product of approximately 1.2 trillion, 0.3% of total non-oil and gas GDP. Indonesia is the fifth tea production country after India, China, Sri Lanka, and Kenya. Most of Indonesia tea production is for the export market. Most of Indonesia tea export volume is still the form of dry leaf. Apart from being a producer, Indonesia is also the fifth tea exporting country global in the term of volume after Sri Lanka, Kenya, China, and India. With the significance of tea in the global beverage market, there is an urgent need to put its environmental implication into perspective by adopting suitable analytical tools such as life cycle assessment. This study aimed to determine the main environmental impact of the 50-gram channel green tea production process in the X company. The use of the life cycle assessment applications serve to make it easier to determine the hotspot of several techniques that produce the most significant impact, then provide suggestions for improvement to the process. Material. The material of this study, just choose one tea. This is a green tea product with the channel packages. And then X company green tea production process is divided into three main steps. There are plantation, green tea production process, and also packaging. Primary data we have from interview and direct observation of green tea process at the X companies. And then the secondary data we have from collection process is carried out with the journal related to the object of research. LCA methodology. LCA methodology on ISO 14044 has four steps. There is number one, goal and scope definition. This research was conducted to analyze the life cycle of tea product in the X company from raw material to produce channel green tea product 50 gram in functional unit of 1 ton of green tea product. There is in LCA say cradle to get approach. And then inventory analysis. The need for complete and relevant data in the LCA analysis causes data collection to be carried out with several methods like direct observation, data achieved in the X company, previous research data, and the CIMA Pro database. And then production data has a consistent and complete input pattern. Assumption data we collect from real-life journal for emission like emission to electricity use, fuel, and edge. And then this is the system boundaries on the goal and scope definition stack. We can see from the picture description for the ball, this is the system boundaries. And then for ground system, we collect on the primary data. And then this is a background system we have from secondary data, and then not consider, we not discuss about this in this journal. And then impact assessment. The impact assessment performed using CMLIA baseline developed by the Center of Environmental Science at Leiden University. Impact category classified into global warming potential, freshwater aquatic ecotoxicity, photochemical oxidation, acidification, eutrophication, and human toxicity. And then the last one is interpretation. The interpretation is the conclusion of inventory analysis and impact assessment stack by looking the process that contribute to the impact, comparing the product, and then the impact sensitivity assessment, and the last one is improvement effort recommended. So this is for result and discussion to inventory analysis. We can see from the table 1, this is the life cycle inventory of initial green tea. Before I say, we have three main stake product process on production. There is plantations, productions, and packaging. In table, we must to input and output data and have a different unit. We collect from primary and secondary data, and then this is you can see from the table one. And then this is for the explain the table. Result discussion for impact assessment. We can see from the table, the highest impact one for, from the all of production process is the green tea production process, and the highest one is global warming potential. In in the plantation have a minus number because at the plantation stage the tea plant possibility of carbon dioxide absorption is also calculated to reduce the carbon dioxide level caused by other process. And then this is the comparison based on a comparison result. The stake that has the most contribution for the H impact category is the production process. You can see from the figure. This is and for all of impact we chosen the contribution impact is production process. And then this is the interpretation for contribution. It can be seen that in the production stake, the most significant environmental impact is caused by electricity of PLN, and the process is drying 1 to drying 2. And then especially for acidification, the highest is SQL pickup truck. Recommendation. Recommendation from improvement can made by reducing the electricity consumption of PLN in drying process 2 because the production time in drying 2 has 10 to 14 hours of electricity use. You can improvement with minimized by increasing the production capacity on the Balti to be larger so that it per day. And then another way to reduce electricity consumption is evaluate the use of Balti technology and combine with a new type of machine to more efficient and environmentally friendly. And then for technical improvement, we can combine electricity PLN with the renewable energy such as PLTMH, and then we can combine biomass, wood biomass with other biomass, example rice husk, and then another recommendation that can be applied to reduce environmental impact is replacement the truck fuel from diesel to environmentally friendly fuel. This is a Pertamina Dex. So conclusion, the method used to assess environmental impact is the MLIA baseline. And then from comparison result, we can see the most contribution for each impact category is production process. In detail, in the production stage, the production process in drying 2 and drying 1, the most significant environmental impact causes by PLN electricity. And then for especially acidification, this is the use of diesel fuel and a sick well pickup truck. And for recommendation base, we can see before we can change, we can combine PLN electricity with the PLTMH, we can combine wood biomass with the other biomass, and then we can replace fuel from diesel to Pertamina Dex. Thank you for your attention. Sorry for my mistake, and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.